Before I start, I have tabs for anything you see me play on my YouTube channel. For a small fee, I can send those along to you so you could have something to look at to learn. Also, I don't know if you may or may not know this, but if you click on the screen on your desktop or laptop, there's a little control that comes up and you can play things back at half speed. That is very helpful for figuring stuff out from cyber. So, Actor Out of Work. At its core, it's actually one of her simpler songs. So the main verse is going to be a C bar chord here at my 8th fret. And that's 8, 10, 10, 9, 8, 8. Yeah. So if you didn't want to do kind of my version where I kind of put the melody in a little bit, it's just you're a second, you're a sound, you're a constant, broken on, down to A flat, which is 4, 4, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4. Now the way I do it, just because I'm a kind of mediocre singer and I wasn't going to do a whole cover of her, I just kind of put some of the notes of the melody on there. So instead of doing a full bar, what you see me do is I'm really just grabbing those notes and I'm not actually barring, which lets me have my pinky out. Up to this 12. I'm going to aim for that, where's that special note, that 7 there. So that's what I do. So it's kind of, you got two versions there. You can do the easy or the slightly kind of more fun. Kind of fun when the melody's there. If you're not a great singer, it's kind of fun to be able to play the melody a little bit. Then there's that cool little part that comes in. Now, with my pedals that I have, I can't get her tone. I'm going to put a link in the description to what I end up doing in post-production to see how much bit crushing and pitch modulating I can do to kind of cop her style there with her sound. That's kind of a big part of her thing, is she was a big fan of bit crushing and you know, pedals that kind of do synth type things, and then also pedals that do pitch shifting. I know that she's got a whammy and eventide stuff, so she has all sorts of things down there that make the guitar sound crazy. I kind of have a pretty simple setup down below me. I'm just using my Strymon Deco and my Strymon Flint for kind of crunch. There's a little bit of kind of chorusy tape slap back going and some reverb. But anyway, that lick, it's based off of C7, so it's 9th fret of our G to 8th fret of the D. Then it's going to back up to be 7 and 5. And then it's going to be 3 and 5. And I like to slide from that 3 back up to that 9. So you get... Yeah, it's very creative. It's all based off of... That's an interesting one. I still feel like it's all ultimately based off of a C7 or C9 type thing. Yeah, so that's that lick. Then it goes back and then does another verse. And then there's the woo 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 part, which the chords behind that are E minor, which I'm doing a bar chord here. That's 7, 9, 9, 8, 7. Back to C. Back to that E minor, then it's going to just back it up 2 frets to D minor. Now again, just for funsies, I put the melody on my guitar. And that's a neat one. It's like a pentatonic-ish type thing. So where are we? I'm at 7, 9, 8, slide back to 5, 7, and then 5s and 7s. And that's the first one. And the second one is a little different. 7 to 9, 8, 10, and then there's a little grab here. that second one. And then I go back to the... So that covers a lot of the song. Then there's kind of the last either 2 or 3 verses, instead of being between C and A flat, it has this Beatlesy. So again, easy way would be C bar chord, and you're going to raise the 5th. That's 8 and 11, 8 and 12, 8 and 13, up to an F bar chord, 8, 10, 10, 10. And etc. Yeah, you get that. Now again, me, I'm like, can I get some of the melody in there? So again, I go back to my version. And if I still want that note on top, I then have a C6 chord, which is 8, 7, 9. I cheat him in to get this little, what is that? That is an 8 hiding over there. And then a C7, 8, 8, 9. F7, because that kind of grabs her melody, and it's 8 and 8. And now they'll watch out. And then, yeah, that's what I go around a couple times. And then the end, yeah, you can see that. The end lick there is a variation of the variation of that, which is, so it starts kind of the same with what is that, 9 and 8. Back that up a whole step to be 7 and 6. That's cool. 5 and 5, 3, and then she grabs that 6, pushes it, and she, truth be told, she's whammying it. If I did that, my guitar would be out of tune in 8 seconds. And those are the parts. You got, yeah, that's just those parts there. Really cool song. I hope that's helpful for you. Thanks so much for watching.